Well, these are very exciting times. Like the expansion in real estate market is happening pan India. Ludhiana is also seeing the similar trend, especially in the luxury segment, and especially the area where we are placed, which is west of Ludhiana. We have seen tremendous amount of growth in all product segments, and if we just look at the numbers, the market has seen at least 2 to 3 times of growth in the last 2.5 to 3 years. So this is attributed to a lot of infrastructure push that government has made, and also there was a lot of pent-up demand. And after COVID, people have realized the value of having good neighborhood, quality homes, and that all of it has led to a really good growth in real estate market in Ludhiana. See, there are a lot of factors which have resulted in creating the demand for luxury group housing. Ludhiana people are well traveled, so they have seen the kind of apartment culture is there in NCR market and even in international market. And after COVID, people have realized the value of living in good homes, but at the same time they cannot let go the benefit of living in community homes. As we know, Punjab is primarily a market for villas and kothis and stuff like that. But in the last, at least if I talk about Ludhiana, in the last almost like 2 years, there has been a big surge in demand for apartment, and especially in luxury segment. I think there are a variety of reasons attributed to it. Families are now, there are more nuclear families, in our society now. Everybody wants their independence, space, personal time. That has resulted into this. There is a lot of safety requirement, but at the same time, everybody cannot let go of the benefit of living in a community, a community where you draw a lot of benefit from the community living. It is very difficult for any individual to get all the facilities while they are living in an independent home. But when you are living in a community segment, a lot of common benefits are already become part of your life. I think that has led to increased demand and interest in condominium culture. देखिए बड़ा मुश्किल है ये एग्जैक्ट फोरकास्ट करना कि यहाँ डिमांड कितनी, बिकॉज देयर आर नो फॉर्मल सोर्सेज अवेलेबल, बट वट एवर वी आर एबल टू असेस वाइल टॉकिंग टू आवर डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन clients and our competition, a lot of informational exchange of information takes place. We see a very steady growth happening in apartment culture in Ludhiana market. I see at least 1,000 to 1,500 units absorption in luxury segment alone for the next 10 years on a year-to-year basis, and I do not see anything stopping it, looking at the cultural changes, preference changes, and also the infrastructure push. See, this is a very interesting question, and I would like to answer it in little detail. See, when anybody wants to buy an apartment, there are, in my opinion, there are 5 very important factors which one should consider. Number 1 is, the size. Luxury is directly proportional to the size, what kind of sizes we are offering. So that is very first thing. What is the size of your house where you are living? Second thing is the specification. What all your apartment consists of. I mean, what kind of flooring we are offering, the air conditioning, kitchen, modular kitchen, not just the quality, but also the material that is being used for, the construction of the apartment. Third thing, which is very, very important, is the location. Now, obviously, you can't have a luxury or ultra luxury apartment in a part of city which is not known for ultra luxury, units, so which is not a primary location of residence for people those who wanna use it. So typically in Ludhiana, Western Ludhiana, which is considered as a premium residential area, is an ideal location for any luxury option. One very, very important factor which we are not able to acknowledge completely or are not able to appreciate fully is the facility management. Now typically what happens is that when you move into an apartment and it's a community living, right? You can manage your own house, you can manage your own interiors of any house, what you are doing inside your house, but at a community level it's very difficult to kind of manage everything at your own. Now facility management is all about post delivery experience. How you are treated, how your guests are treated when they move into an apartment, the facility management, landscaping, security, how your clients are greeted, how you are greeted, clubs, the facilities in the club. This overall experience when you move into a condominium, which calls itself a luxury condominium, that is something is going to be a very, very important differentiator. And while anybody is planning to buy anything which is called luxury, I think this is one of the topmost thing one should look into. And last but not the least, the brand value. See, it's always pays you in long run to pay little extra to a brand, because that brand makes sure that whatever quality commitments and the benefits that come with the brand are there forever. So if you are buying something, I mean, it's typical when you buy a car, you can go from point A to point B in any car. But when you buy a Mercedes, when you buy a BMW, you know that these brands stand for not just the luxury but the quality and the value that comes with those brands. So I believe AIPL is one such strong brand, and that brand not only commands premium but also delivers the value of that premium in a very long term of time. So these 5 things I believe are the very, very important aspects while we are buying any apartment. Well, I'm not at the liberty of disclosing the exact specifications of our apartments, which are still under final development stage. But one thing I can offer is that the location advantage, lake view, and the brand of AIPL, all these things put together with the specifications and features and a lot of surprises that we are planning to add is going to create an offering which I can promise you is going to be the most premium condominium in entire Ludhiana for decades to come. So just watch out and see what we are about to offer. We'll be very soon sharing all those details with you really soon. Because of customer privacy, I cannot name the client or the people, those who are living here, but I'll share a very interesting experience with you that not only people those are living in this township, they enjoy all the facilities, secured environment, landscape gardens, 100% power backup when there is no power supply from PSPCL, and host of other amenities. Recently somebody took some house on rent from one of our property owners, and I got a message from that gentleman that within, I think it just came to us in next 2 days of time, and he was so happy with the services being provided by our facility management. They wanted some help with the plumber and some electrician, and everything was available on a phone call. And he said it is very difficult to get all these helps and assistance from while they were living within the city. I think they moved in from Sarabhanagar or someplace, and they were very happy looking at the healthy environment which is prevailing here, but all the other assistance which were being provided by our facilities team. So I think that was very encouraging for us, and trust me that this is just the start. We are still looking at beating ourselves in terms of our service expectations that clients should have with us. We are not competing with any other competition, but we are going to set our own benchmarks. See, AIPL has an experience of more than 30 years developing 60 plus projects across geographies. So when you invest with us and you trust us to take care of your housing requirement, there is a team of professionals across departments working on your needs and making sure that we deliver the best product which does not just last you for a few years but for the entire few generations to come. That is what we are delivering, whether it's a township or it's our group housing apartments. What we are building is something which is going to outlast you and a few generations to come, and it will take care of requirement of not just you and your family, but all the generation that's going to follow you. See, I'll just put it very simply. While you are making a decision to invest in an apartment with anyone, just look at some of the things. What has been the experience of the developer? Developing a plotted development and developing a high-rise apartment are two very different ball games altogether. It's very easy to do plotted development, but when it comes to constructing high-rise buildings with a lot of technicalities involved, right from structures to finishes and a lot of other technicalities, government compliances, you need to be very, very sure that the developer who is developing those apartments for you has sufficient amount of experience in developing those things and has a good track record. AIPL not only stands for a quality and sustainable brand, but also has tremendous amounts of experience in developing multiple apartments and high-rise buildings, and that expertise is going to ensure that whatever we deliver to our clients is top class, is world class, is sustainable, and last for many generations to come. See, very soon we will be out with all the details in terms of product specifications. This is still under the planning stage, but you can contact any one of our channel partners, or you can call your own channel partners to get in touch with us. Otherwise, just drive down to our office and our team will be more than happy to offer you the best product that is in store with us. And we are working all 7 days, so we look forward to see you very soon.